The Manongs and the story of the Filipino farm worker movement represent a significant chapter in the history of labor and civil rights in the United States. The term Manong is a Filipino honorific used to address older male relatives or respected elders, but it has also been used to refer to the Filipino immigrant workers who played a pivotal role in organizing and fighting for better working conditions in the agricultural industry during the mid-20th century. The Filipino farm worker movement emerged during the 1920s when Filipino men, often referred to as sakadas, were recruited to work in the vast agricultural fields of California and other states. These laborers faced numerous challenges, including low wages, long hours, dangerous working conditions, racial discrimination, and limited access to basic amenities. Despite these hardships, they persevered and laid the foundation for a movement that would transform the lives of countless Filipino workers and contribute to broader labor struggles in the United States. One of the earliest organizations to advocate for the rights of Filipino farm workers was the Filipino Labor Union, established in Stockton, California in 1933. Led by labor leaders such as Pablo Manlapit and Ernesto Mangawan, the union sought to address the grievances of Filipino workers and improve their working conditions. However, due to the Great Depression and opposition from agribusiness and labor unions, the Filipino Labor Union faced significant challenges and ultimately disbanded. In the 1960s, a new wave of activism emerged among Filipino farm workers, led by Larry Itliong and Philip Vera Cruz. Itliong, along with other Filipino leaders, played a pivotal role in organizing a massive strike of Filipino grape workers in Delano, California, in September 1965. This historic event marked the beginning of the Delano grape strike, which would later merge with the efforts of Mexican-American farm workers led by Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta, forming the United Farm Workers, UU Union. The Filipino workers, known as the Manongs, were instrumental in the success of the farm worker movement. Their experience, resilience, and knowledge of organizing strategies proved invaluable. Despite facing discrimination and marginalization, the Manongs stood side by side with their Mexican-American counterparts, creating a powerful multiracial alliance that demanded fair wages, better working conditions, and an end to exploitative practices in the agricultural industry. The struggle for justice and dignity faced numerous challenges, including violence, intimidation, and legal battles. However, the movement gained momentum, drawing support from various communities, labor unions, and activists. The boycott of table grapes became a central strategy, drawing attention to the cause and pressuring growers to negotiate with the UFW. In 1970, the UFW achieved a major victory with the signing of a historic contract with major grape growers, securing better wages, improved working conditions, and the right to organize. This accomplishment marked a turning point not only for the Filipino and Mexican-American farm workers, but also for the broader labor and civil rights movements in the United States. The contributions of the Manongs and the Filipino farm worker movement have left a lasting legacy. Their struggle paved the way for subsequent generations of labor and civil rights activists, and their achievements continue to inspire and inform ongoing fights for workers' rights. The United Farm Workers Union, born out of the solidarity between Filipino and Mexican-American workers, remains active today, advocating for farm workers and marginalized communities. In conclusion, the Manongs and the Filipino farm worker movement represent a remarkable chapter in the history of labor and civil rights. Their perseverance, solidarity, and commitment to justice have shaped the course of American history, leaving a profound impact on the rights and dignity of agricultural workers and inspiring generations to continue the fight for equality and social justice.